Knowledge is a very important thing. It's very vital for our learning and for our growing. How a person treats you, what they call you, what they say to you, their actions towards you, that's knowledge. A lot of us want to think that knowledge is just going to some formal education and get it from a school, from a workplace, or just walking around learning different things. Knowledge is light. Really and truly, knowledge allows you to see. Knowledge removes the blinds from your eyes. Knowledge make you aware of. That's knowledge. Now, what are you going to do with that knowledge based on how you have been treated, how you are being treated right now, the things that is being said to you, what you are being called? And those things are things that are hurting you, putting you in anxiety and depression. You're overthinking, your mind cannot be turned off, you're crying, you're frustrated, you're just besides yourself. You have power simply because you have knowledge. What will you do with the knowledge that you have learned based on what people show you now? The ones who are treating you unfairly, the ones who are treating you poorly. What will you do with that knowledge? Use it to your advantage. You see, you have to get better, right? You have to stop the overthinking. You have to quiet the mind, right? And you have to reduce and eventually eliminate the hurt and the pain, the bitterness and the resentment. The knowledge that you gain from how poorly you have been treated, use it to empower yourself. You now know what these people are like. You now know what these people are capable of doing. Are you going to sit there and allow it to continue? Are you going to sit there and allow them to live in your mind, driving you crazy? Oftentimes, we gain this knowledge. The people are no longer in our lives. Sometimes they are. But if they're no longer in our lives, that is easier than when they're still in our lives. Because when they're no longer in our lives, you can just quiet your mind. But we are allowing them to live in here, distracting us. What is your goal? What is your purpose? Have you asked yourself that recently? What do you want to do? What brings me joy? What makes me laugh? Have you asked yourself that? Have you ever sat and think about you? Not in a pitiful sense and a sorrowful sense where you're feeling sorry for yourself and throwing yourself a huge pity party because of what was done to you. You have power in your hands. And that's the knowledge you gained from how you were treated. Use it as a tool to elevate you, to push you, and to push you forward, not to keep you stagnant. Listen, I love you. Have a wonderful night.